Hey guys, it's Michael. I have a quick update for you on the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. We have very exciting news to go over, and in today's video, we're first going to go over how when Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi was asked if she believes we are going to get a second stimulus bill earlier this morning, she said she is very hopeful and very optimistic that a bill will pass soon. After that, we're going to go over how the White House and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have continued talks and maintained their upbeat public prospects for a second stimulus package earlier today on Friday, even as time is almost run out for any chance it could be acted before the November 3rd election. They still remained very upbeat. And then after that, at the end of the video, we're going to go over how White House Economic Director Larry Kudlow came out and said on Bloomberg Television that the ball's not moving much right now on negotiations over a second stimulus package. He goes over the clock is ticking and things need to happen quickly in order for us to see a bill passed before the election. So we're going to go over all of this and more, but before we get started, it would really mean a lot if you could like the video down below and subscribe to my channel. It's completely free to do so, and it currently says about 50% of you watching are not subscribed. So if you'd like to stay up to date on the second stimulus check, second stimulus package, as well as other news updates, well then please be sure to subscribe. Also, don't forget you can get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below, and get $20 when you download the M1 Finance app as well. So, when asked on a televised Friday morning MSNBC interview if she believes we are going to get another stimulus package, Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi responded by saying she hopes we get one passed very soon, and she is very optimistic that we will get one passed. She goes on to say that she insisted that the president needs to get Senate Republicans on board, and then they will be able to get more stimulus passed. She said right now Senate Republicans oppose any sort of large bill, and in order for something to pass and reach the Americans, then they need to be able to be on board with a large package. She goes on to say that the committee chairs in the House and the Senate have started to become involved in talks between her and Steven Mnuchin, and they're starting to address smaller issues in the bill. However, dimming hopes for an agreement before Election Day have raised the risk that additional stimulus funds may not arrive until January, depending on the results of the November 3rd election. Senator John Cornyn, a Texas Republican, said Friday that I don't think Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi has any intention of doing a deal before the election, but still hopefully she can do something shortly after the election or as soon as possible. Next up is the White House and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi have continued negotiations and maintained their upbeat public prospects for a second stimulus package earlier today on Friday, even as time has almost run out for any chance it could be acted on before the November 3rd election. The Senate is slated to vote on the nomination of Amy Coney Barrett for the Supreme Court on Monday in what could be the senator's final vote before the election. At the same time, House leaders have promised to give members a 24-hour notice if they need to return to Washington to vote on a second stimulus bill. But as of right now, there is no bill that they need to come back and vote on. White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany told reporters at the White House earlier today on Friday that we are very hopeful that a bill will pass, but at the same time, I've made this point before that Democrats remain fundamentally unserious about stimulus. So both sides are still just blaming each other. And finally, White House Economic Director Larry Kudlow came out earlier today on Bloomberg Television and said that the ball's not moving much right now on negotiations over a second stimulus bill, even as virus cases are increasing in parts of the country, raising the prospects of more shutdowns to come. Kudlow said earlier today that it's very difficult, adding that there are still a number of issues dividing the White House and Democrats on the second stimulus package. He said the clock is ticking, as you know, and the November 3rd election is coming very soon. Kudlow goes on to signal pessimism over the chances of getting a bill before Election Day, saying disagreements remain over policies like liability protections and assistance to undocumented immigrants. He explained that even if a deal were reached, it would be hard to draft it and pass in the 11 days before voters head to the polls for the November 3rd election. But there is good news though, because Kudlow said he had heard that the GOP conference in the Senate would be willing to support a bill as long as it is genuinely bipartisan and what the GOP senators want in the bill is included. He said he wasn't aware of Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell opposing a large spending package or telling the White House not to make a deal. He said what he has heard is that they will put a bill up for a vote as long as the White House and Nancy Pelosi come to an agreement. So anyways, that's what's going on with the second stimulus check and second stimulus package. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to get your 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600 when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.